say hello to you on this Friday, and we're sitting here right now, and this is the 19th of August, 2022, and she's been helping me with the markets all morning. Now, there's no economic data reports to talk about. I'll put her down at this point. But there is a lot going on. Today, you're going to see the expiration in options on the different exchanges. Now, I'm talking 2.1 trillion, you heard me say with the T here, $1 trillion worth of options. So you've got to keep your eye on all that. It's going to create a lot of volatility. A week from today, Fed Chair Powell will give his speech at the Jackson Hole Symposium. It opens next Thursday. The market's going to be laser focused on this as central banker after central banker gives their viewpoints, gets interviewed, and talks about how they think we fight the scenario of inflation. And it's going to be chock full of probably more bearish than bullish news about anything. That would be my scenario on it. Why? Because every bank's got the same issue. How do we drop inflation down? How do we control it? They can't control energy prices. You can't control labor to a certain degree. You can't control rents, but you can control other items in different parts of the world. Everybody's a little bit different in how their economies work. If you look at bonds and notes, they're under a lot of pressure today. No surprise. I'm going to repeat. Jackson Hole coming up, and you're getting ready for all the bear news coming in there. On the energies, very, very stable. You're looking a little bit toppy right now for the short term in that gas. Not bearish, just like it might want to correct a little bit more. As I look at the grain markets, how do you play the weekends is the difficult part. You know, you leave on Friday, the weather reports change by Sunday, you come in and your position can be 20 cents either way in the grain market. Very difficult time. As you can see, the dollar back to the 108 level, and here you are, ready to break under 100 in the euro. Yeah, again, I'm going to explain it. Interest rate scenarios coming up there. As the dollar goes up, the headwind goes on the gold, the silver, and some of the other metals. I'm shocked that the copper market's staying as strong as it is, which means to me China's in the mix somehow. Don't know quite what it is, but it's got to be there. If you look at Bitcoin, it tried to get under the 21,000 level. It's gotten a little bit of a bounce from there, but still looking very precarious right here, coming down to the lower Bollinger Bands. So how do you trade markets like this today, knowing you're getting all those options going off the board? Well, I'll tell you one of the things I look at on days like today. When I'm looking at the market, I will look at what's called a pivot point. Now, you have this study in your charting software. If you got a charting software that's worth its merit, it's in there. And you probably don't know how to use it. Typically, it's used on a 15-minute bar chart. It's for entry and exit points. It's only for day trading, only. It's for the swings, if you will, during the market point. You end up with this white line called a pivot point. The red lines, right here, the lighter color, salmon color, and the red, are sell zones. Buy zones are down here. Foreign currency traders sometimes go out to 3 on each side instead of just 2. And the idea here is you're trying to come in at these points looking for the snapback in them. It's obviously contra trend because if you're breaking down, you're trying to catch the market as it's coming back up. What I did is I created a 3-part video series, and I show you not just how to use this in the traditional manner, but why not turn to momentum, the slow stochastic on a 15-minute, and see what that does. It's free to you. So it gives you an idea how I teach my enhanced Bollinger Bands, how I teach the charting courses I have. You see what I do, you do the same thing, then you apply it to these, and I think you learn a new trading technique. So how do you go about getting it? Because it's a 3-part video series, and I said it's totally free to you. You go to our website, and under free offers, it's there. You can just move your cursor right up here, give it a click there. That'll take you there as well. I'm Ira Epstein. I will see you over the weekend as we do our weekend edition of the market wrap-ups using the weekly charts. Should be an interesting weekend. I'll see you over it. Take care.